welcome to GoTalkTo again. I'm here today with teacher Marie. She is our French teacher and I'm interviewing her today from France. Welcome, Marie. It's so nice to see you today.
Hi, Becky. So nice to see you too.
So we're here and I love teacher Marie. I'm going to tell you why. She is a wonderful woman, super intelligent. She's a mom. She teaches at home. She is very disciplined with what she does. And she always has a wonderful point of view of life. And I have the pleasure of having her in some of my classes. She also takes classes with teacher Giselle. She speaks Spanish and English and also other things. She's gonna tell us more about herself. But having her as a student of mine, I've learned so much and I have a lot of appreciation and respect for her. So I really want her to share with us about everybody loves France, right? Everybody. I think it's one of the countries that we all love. Everybody dreams of being there. How is it to be born in that blessed country? Tell us.
No, I'm French, so it's part of who I am. So yes, I'm proud of it, and I'm not ashamed of being proud of it. But sometimes the truth is, sometimes I'm a little bit upset when foreigners are talking about France, because they talk about France like it's one thing, and in fact, it's a country with an and in fact, it's a lot of little country that at some points become a big nation. And it's fine to the languages that, in fact, north, west, south of France, we have little in common, but our language. So that's why we are so, we like spelling, we like grammar, we like when people speak exactly, because the language is really the cement of our nation. But I like when people, I like in my class, when I teach French, I like to explain all the differences between all parts of France. I like to explain that you have a lot more in France than Paris. A
Right.
lot more interesting things. French is also the language of Belgium, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Canada, and a lot of countries in Africa are speaking French with some local touch that I think are very interesting to learn. So it's like Spanish, you know, you Spanish is not only the language of Spain, and you have some particularity in Costa Rica, others in Mexico. It's the same language. You can be understood everywhere, so that's great, big advantage. But there is also little local touch that are so amazing to learn. I think I really like that when I learn Spanish to learn all the difference, to learn that one word means something in Mexico and you better not use it in Costa Rica or the other way around.
Right.
So when I'm teaching French, I'm thinking about this, and I'm not only speaking about my mother tongue, but about French all around the world, because
Right.
I think it's interesting. Yeah.
Right, and that is so important because you, as a person that speaks several languages, has that awareness that you cannot learn a language just by repeating this or reading a grammar. No, you have to learn also about the cultural aspects of this. It's. I remember a long time ago when I was in high school, I wanted to learn French and I took a couple of years, very basic French, but I remembered that a lot of the times I was thinking, they only speak French in France. And I was a kid, right? So then learning about all the other countries that speak that language, it kind of brings you together with the desire of connecting with each other, connecting with more countries. And it kind of tells you, oh, wow, I didn't know that Canada, oh, I didn't know that Africa, I didn't know. So when you start learning about the cultural aspect, it's like it empowers you to actually get to know more and to try to learn not just the grammar and all that, but you really want to, it's like an empowerment to speak, to really do it and do it right. So as a teacher, you have that blessing. I mean, how many languages do you speak, Marie? How have you learned all these languages?
So I speak English, Spanish, German, and Hungarian, and French is my mother tongue. And I've started in school because in the curriculum in France, it's obligatory to learn two foreign languages in primary, middle school, and then high school. You can have a third as an option. So I started with English, and then I picked German and Spanish. But in high school, it was high school. You know, we were repeating. There is a famous comic about this in France. Where is Brian? Brian is in the kitchen. And where is Mummy? Mummy is in the living room. And so we were learning lots of things like this by heart, which is, it's not so bad because it helps learning a lot of vocabulary. But when you go to the country, you are not able to have a conversation with the locals.
Right.
And I think everybody has to discover his method. And when I was a kid and then a teenager, there were no internet. And I think the internet has opened an amazing field for learning languages, because you don't have to go to the country to meet the locals. You don't have to go to a very particular library at the other end of your town to find movies in original language. You can have all the newspaper you need. You can chat with people from all over the world, and I think it helps a lot. And mistake lots of people do when they learn languages, they think it's something that has to be serious. So what they do, they take boring stuff. And in fact, you have to learn languages when doing what you like. If you like sport, read the sport report. If you like dance, read about dance. I think, for example, I'm not ashamed to admit that I have learned lots of Spanish with telenovelas. Because telenovelas are repeating a lot the same sentences, the same kind of characters. So you, at the end of you get it, and
Yeah.
you know because the scenarios are not so elaborate. Although there are some telenovelas that are better than others, and it helps learning the languages. You know, the material does not matter. If you are interested, you will learn.
Right. That you're saying, it's so important and it's so amazing that it's exactly the system that we use here in GoTalkTo. The way that we connect with people is just like she and I are doing it right now. We have a class and we're talking from day one. You're actually producing the language. You're talking about the things that you like. It's true. Many people tell, oh, you have to read the news. If you don't read the news in your own language, what motivation are you going to have to read the news in another language? It's about doing things that you like too. And in GoTalkTo, we have the opportunity to also do like cooking classes, music, yoga. We can do exercises. We can hear about a concert. Our Facebook page right now is full with activities like reading clubs. We have singers doing karaoke online. We're doing a lot of different things for you to stay online, learning and practicing with native people the languages you really want to learn. And we do this in our own classes. When you buy the classes with us, that's what you get. And people like Marie that have been through that process, myself too, I learned a lot of English watching Friends. And I admit it. I love that show, and I watch it probably 100 times. I still watch it, and a lot of TV shows. I mean, we have to really watch what we want. We have to do the cooking classes. I feel that they give a great opportunity because you're listening to instructions while you're multitasking in the kitchen, but you're actually thinking in the language you're receiving the instructions, and then you have to produce, results, not just talking, but also in the dish that you're preparing, listening in another language. So things like that is good exercises that we do not only in a regular uh, class like this, but also online. And it is possible, right? Marie, you and your family, how did you guys get involved in the online programs? And you're also a mom that teaches and you teach at home. A lot of homeschoolers mom, they need a lot of resources. Sometimes they feel alone. They feel that, oh my goodness, I need to find these books and do everything at home. But a school like ours, GoTalkTo, could be a good partner for all the moms that are at home trying to teach their students different things, because it's not only about a second language, it's also about tutoring. Some people are in school, like you were saying, learning French or learning English, and they need tutoring in that language. So it's an extra class that our teacher, could be also a tutor in that sense.
Yeah, the problem is at school, language is part of the list. You have literature, mathematics, history, geography, French, English, German, and then technology, IT, I don't know what. And it's kind of a mistake because languages are not, with mathematics, you do nothing. But languages are a tool. In fact, you can do the mathematics class in English, in German, in French, whatever. And so it's a misconception that the language is normally in the English class, you should not really talk about English language. You should talk about anything.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes with my students that are very busy, I said, okay, what are you learning now in history? And I can adapt. So they do their history class, and at the same time, they learn French.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just an example. And so I think what GoTalkTo can give is a real connection with languages. Because languages are not an academic field. Languages are a tool to meet people.
Uh-huh. To
And at
connect.
GoTalkTo, you meet people.
Mm-hmm.
You meet people from all over the world. There are teachers from Europe. There are teachers from America. Maybe someday we will have teachers from another continent. So it's really great.
Yes, yes, I agree with that, and I'm proud to say that we are a huge family of a lot of people that really connect with each other, and that we share the same passions, we share the same vision, we have the same interests. So, uh, during this time, Marie, where everybody is at home, and I found it as a great opportunity for us to improve ourselves, to reinvent ourselves, to dig into those things that we have put on pause and try to start, breathing more, enjoying our family. It's also a great time to use Go Talk to speak with other people. When you were talking about this, I was thinking about the elders, the people that actually are in home. They cannot connect, they cannot travel, kids cannot go and see their grandparents right now, but they can use Go Talk to as a way to connect with other people and have fun things to do. So how is this whole situation with the coronavirus and with the staying at home affecting you, and what's the message for all the people that are watching us right now as a positive reinforcement that we're all here for them. I mean, we're great people just waiting for them to connect. You don't have to be at an advanced level. You could be at the beginning, the intermediate. The good thing is, or the key here is to get started, like to get started at, even if it's just 30 minutes per week. We're practicing, we're connecting, we're learning about somebody, and it's amazing. Yeah, I'm talking with someone over there, and it's a face-to-face thing. I have them right here in my house.
Yeah, I think that we are lucky. We are lucky to have the internet, because what is happening, this war against the virus, or this pandemic, has happened before, but so people had to stay in their house without the internet. That means without any connection, without the possibility to telework, without the possibility to have classes, without the possibility to talk to the loved ones that were somewhere else. So I think we really have to think about this, that yes, we have to stay home, but we are not alone. We have a way to connect. We have a way to continue learning, continue meeting other people, the one who knows, and also new peoples. So yes, it's a internet classes are a great tool, but now they are the only tool.
Yes,
So
true.
yeah, we are lucky we have this,
Yeah,
definitely.
awesome. So any other message for our people, Marie? And I really want to thank you for this time. We want everybody to stay positive. This is a wonderful opportunity, really. If we can see the brighter side of this, we pray for the people in need. We pray for those that need, urgent care and all this. We're not minimizing this situation, but we are a whole body right now. We're one right now, and what's happening with some, it's hurting all of us, and we have to be united. We have to be positive. We have to find a way to get out of this, um, as a better world, as a better human beings, wherever we're at and from wherever we are meant to go after this.
Yeah, and so the enemy is the virus first, but the enemy is also fear. And we are all experiencing fear at the moment. It's totally normal, but fear is paralyzing us. So we have to get over this fear, and so we have to be distracted. We have to, but there are several type of distraction. There are the one who are just a waste of time, and there are the one who help us prepare a better future. So for example, learning a languages, it's very good because it helps your brain to function. It makes you think. It makes you think about something else than what's happening outside, and it will be useful after, when the lockdown would be finished, when the virus would be over. You can use this. You can continue classes online. You can go to real classes. You can travel abroad. So it will be very useful. It's something you can start now. Now you have the time. Now it's the opportunity.
That's it. That's exactly right. Marie, thank you so much for your time, for your awesome personality, for your light that you have brought today to all of us. Thank you, everyone, for watching us. This is Teacher Marie, our French teacher, and I'm inviting you all to get a free trial class with her and experience this amazing connection. Have a wonderful day, and thank you again.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Welcome